Hello everyone and welcome to JapaGirl Reacts. 皆さんこんにちは。In this video today, I am reacting to her first original song of the year, Angelseek, the opening theme of the TV drama Yandoku. I did my own research about the drama, about the synopsis, and about we have so far about the story of the drama, because the drama started this year, 2026, and is still airing, so there is not much story to dig into, but we have synopsis, we have a little bit about the protagonist, so this is what I am actually looking into, so that it will be easier for me to understand the lyrics of the song. So the story of the drama follows Kotoha Tagami, the protagonist of the story. She is a high school dropout and a former delinquent. In Japanese, they call delinquent Yankee. And after her best friend dies in a motorcycle accident, Kotoha decides to turn her life around and studies relentlessly to become a neurosurgeon. Now, as a doctor at a major hospital, she uses her tough girl past and her blunt Gifu dialect to reform a corrupt medical system that cares more about profits than patients. So this is the synopsis of the TV drama. I'm really excited for this song. It's Ado's first original song of the year. Since she announced the song, I have been waiting impatiently and I was really excited and looking forward to this. So let's not waste any more time and check out how Angelseek is. I hope you enjoy my reaction. I hope you enjoy my lyrics analysis. So if you do so, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with my contents. And if you have any suggestions, requests, or feedback, please tell me here in the comment section. Then let's listen to Angelseek by Ado. Oh! Oh, the drums are crazy here. Ooh, slow it down a bit. Oh, I have goosebumps. Oh! Do you know what I like the most about this song? About her first original song of the year? It's a rock song. I love this. I love this so much. The rhythm of the instrumentals, especially the drums. The drums are crazy in this song. Oh my god! It is quite a fast-paced song. You can feel a bit of hurry in Ado's voice, how she's singing here. Maybe a bit of desperation. I like this. This is a really great song. And it's the rock, no less. I love rock and Ado rock together. It's awesome. The result of Ado and rock is just awesome. They're always incredible. The songs are always incredible. Oh? I love the pre-chorus, this part. This is awesome. Oh! She starts aggressive, the chorus, and there is a line where she just switched to a more passive voice and it's more delicate, it's more fragile. This is awesome. Ooh. Woo! This is why I love Ado. Oh my god. Awesome. Awesome. What a song. Awesome. This is the second original song,煮ル果実 or New Fruit, composed to Ado. The first one was Motherland, and there is now Angelseek. Ado also released the covers of煮ル果実 on her channel. One of them is Hungry Nicole. So if you want to check out my reaction of Hungry Nicole, you can find it on my channel or here. Angelseek, awesome song. The rocky vibe, I love it. And how Ado is actually quite aggressive in the song, but also you can sometimes find fragility in her singing. So I think it's probably the contrast of the character of Kotoha, her past self as Yankee and now her doctor self. It's probably the contrast in both of them, but also because of her story. Not only about her past self, but also because of what she probably faces in her day-to-day life as a doctor in a corrupt hospital. Just a quick heads up about my analysis of the song. Yandoku only started early this year, as I mentioned in the start of my video. So the information we have right now is based on official synopsis, the early episode, and the character profiles released so far. I have looked at Japanese entertainment sites, official drama pages to piece together the connection between the lyrics of Angelseek and the synopsis and everything we have so far about the drama. So, because the drama is still ongoing and my interpretation of these lyrics is based purely on the context we have at this moment. So maybe by the time the final episode airs, the story might take a completely different start and my interpretation of these lyrics might be completely wrong. So keep in mind that this is my early season take on how Ado is framing the story of the drama of the character. and how煮る果実 composed and wrote this song. So this is my interpretation on what we have so far about the drama. Okay? So let's go on our deep dive on the lyrics analysis of Angelseek. Angelseek is a song about reclaiming a sense of purity and purpose after you have already fallen or lost your way. The lyrics deal with the struggle of being an outsider in a world full of fake, artificial standards. In the context of Yandoku, the TV drama, the song reflects Kotoha's journey. She is the fallen angel, a former delinquent who isn't refined like other doctors. She has lost her halo, but she is seeking a way to save lives. The song represents her fight to stay authentic and shiny even while she is struggling to prove she belongs in the medical world. The song starts with a very direct contrast. This is the line, Nakushita halo wo kawari keiko rampu. In English, in place of the halo I lost, a fluorescent lamp. In the drama, Kotoha is a neurosurgeon, a job usually seen as holy or perfect. That's why the halo. But because she is a former delinquent, she feels like she doesn't belong in that world. So instead of a halo, what she has are fluorescent lamps, lights of the surgery rooms. She even asks in the song if she can ever be her true self, till she die, while wearing a white coat, or if she has to hide her past to be accepted in the medical world. In the verses, the lyrics mentions a merry-go-round, merry-go-rando, that keeps spinning while the anxiety remains. This represents the cold and repetitive bureaucracy of the hospital system Kotoha is trying to reform. Even though she's moving forward in her career, she feels the pressure of being an outsider in a place that cares more about profit than people. She mentions midareta kokyu, disordered breathing. This shows the stress of trying to fit into a world that feels artificial compared to her past delinquent or Yankee roots. In the pre-chorus, my favorite part of the song, also when the rhythm slows down a bit and Ado sings in a more fragile way. There is fragility in her singing. And this is where the connection of her past is strongest. The line is, Hane no nuketa bokura wa idomu yo, who am I ni? And the translation is, we whose feathers have been plucked will challenge the question, who am I? After losing her wings, which means her innocence and her place in society as a dropout, she is now challenging the elite medical world. She isn't a perfect angel doctor. She is a fighter who has to prove who she is to people who judge her for where she came from. And it comes the chorus. It's when she sings with more aggressivity. The chorus is actually a shout of defiance. Ado sings about being harebote, which is a hollow facade or a prop. Kotoha knows the other doctors look at her like a fake or a delinquent playing doctor. But the song says that even if you have to crawl on the ground, chiohatemo, you should keep going. This reflects Kotoha's grit. She doesn't care about looking elegant like other doctors, as long as she can save the patient. The song ends with the image of an agate, or meno. Agate is a gemstone formed from layers of different minerals and debris formed under intense pressure. The lyric says, 戻れない日々の残骸, which means the wreckage of days we can return to. This is exactly what makes Kotoha shine. Her delinquent past, her traumas, her broken days are the things to be ashamed of. They are the debris that makes her a shining agate, a doctor with a unique strength that the perfect doctors don't have. So this is my take on Angelseek by Ado and composed by煮る果実. So as I said, my interpretation of the song can be totally wrong by the end of the drama. This is my take on my analysis in what we have right now about the story, the synopsis, the character profiles and everything. So please keep this in mind. Angelseek is quite a rockish song where we actually hear Ado being quite aggressive in the song. We can hear her voice breaking some parts. We can even hear Ado screaming the song. And this is the perfect example of how skilled Ado is, and also how much far she has come in her career. She is stable. She has grown so much, and you can actually feel it and hear it in this song. Ado is awesome. Great first original song of the year. And I'm even more excited for Vivarium. So please look forward to my reaction of Vivarium. And if I'm not wrong, this is the second song Ado herself wrote. So I'm even more excited and looking forward to it. Thank you very much for joining me today in this reaction. I hope you enjoyed my reaction and also my analysis of the song. If you have anything to say about this video, about the song, please tell me here in the comment section. Thank you and see you next time. またね!